Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichi, wagwan, hello. You know who it is, people. It's AR Arsenal Realist, aka your Don, aka your boy, aka just telling you the truth. It's not my truth, it's not what I want, because what I wanted is Koulibaly up on Mancano in the back. I wanted Verratti in his prime, I wanted Marco Reus, I wanted Toad. Listen, we can go into loads of stuff. I always pictured Jackson on the left, but do you know what? When Ashley Cole come in, do you know what? I never thought one day I'd look on the left and see Kolasinac. I never thought a Vieira would go, a Fabregas would come, a Fabregas would go, we'd end up at Chelsea. I look there, I see ONNNN and Xhaka. But I never thought a time would come where we'd be desperate for a right back. Desperate. And I'm being real, we was desperate for a right back, bruv, yeah, after the Sagna saga, because Sagna was actually decent, the crosses were on point, he was coming together, his hair was like a fucking tambourine, blood, but he was good. I eagerly anticipated, I waited. Bellerin coming out of nowhere, they said, this is just a little ting-a-ling-a-ding-dong, we're gonna get something in. But bruv, we fast forward, you know what, I never thought it would have went Bellerin, years, no replacement, yeah? Debussy comes in, he runs straight into an advertising sign against Newcastle, breaks his shoulder. Already Debussy's under par, he wasn't what we should have got. That's why fucking he got judged with the shoulder. But now I look, I said, you know what? Ainsley Maitland-Niles was there for a year. We need something. Now we got SOARS. Just take a look at the thumbnail, people. It says it all. And this ain't a video, this isn't a fancy video. There's no editing going on in this video, people, and pictures popping up and this and that. It is what it is, because I've got a few things to say. It's a quick one. The StreamYard isn't, I can't go live until tomorrow. I've got a few things prepared. But Arsenal are a huge crossroads, people. And people drop that bar a lot. Here, there, everywhere. It's been said along the years, this and that. But I need to reiterate something. Let me sit down. Might have to do a bit of editing. You get me? But what is the best we actually want out of Arsenal, people? Because I'm saying AFTV and everyone keep going for managers are wrong. There's a bigger problem. In order to, it's like if you're doing an operation and you're trying to fix someone's knee, but their brain's the problem. You can keep fixing the knee, but ultimately the time is gonna have to come. It might be when all the doctors are dead and you get a new generation of doctors who are willing to listen to you and they say, do you know what? Let me look at the brain then, instead of fucking this knee up all my life. These AFTV doctors, spin doctors, they're not willing to explore any other avenue of anything. Now, I've explored all avenues. 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, everyone, we was thinking, is it the player, is it the manager, is it this? Now, 3 managers in, we're now at Arteta. Arteta's on the brink of going, he's definitely gonna go. Because I told you like this on my first ever video 3 years ago. We're gonna get rid of Wenger, we're gonna get Unai Emery or someone of his calibre. I actually said, when Unai goes, we'll get Arteta in. I don't know how I guessed it was a pure lucky guess, pure random rambling, but it's what's happened. So what are we expecting? We want to get rid of Arteta, ultimately to help Arsenal, they're saying. We get a new manager in, Allegri, everyone's saying. And what do you not think Allegri's going to do, may I ask? Is he going to turn ONNNN into a world beater? Is he going to make Tierney have 3 years Premier League experience so he's going to be ready tomorrow? Is he going to make teenagers and players in their early 20s become in their prime and 25 out of 23, 20 out of nowhere? Is he going to make our team? Is he going to make, for instance, Lacazette decide to shoot? Is he going to make, for instance, Xhaka decide to not choke slam someone and get a red? It's been costing us red cards his whole career. Is he going to make Pepe stop headbutting people? Let's imagine he does all those things, what poor Arteta couldn't do. Emery done it, but we won't talk about that. Let's say we get a manager who manages to calm down a few of the bad things that are going on. Yeah, Xhaka, instead of getting 3 red cards, Xhaka, you can only get 1, like Emery did. You can't do no better than that. There's no way you can tell Xhaka to not get no reds. It doesn't exist. You say, do you know what, ONNN? I'm turning you into a world beater. Do you know what? We're going to do some defensive as a group. We're going to defend as a group. We're going to get the mistakes out of the team. We're going to start moving a bit competent. Yeah? We're going to get the likes of a quality player in the midfield. Someone who had the same ilk as Ramsey, because Emery had Ramsey. What do you lot think is going to happen? We had the quality to get to a Europa League final. The luck, the quality and persistence. We lost. This is after a manager, Unai Emery, who has had 3 Europa League finals, 1 3 Europa League finals. He was at PSG. He won the domestic treble, yeah? No one else is doing it. He won the treble. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, yeah? Emery was a decent manager. So what I'm saying is the best we can hope for now, we get a new manager in Allegri. He gets given the same tools that every manager gets. Because for some reason, AFTV or any other dumb fan, why do you seem to think that Allegri, is his cock a special shape? Is it solid gold with a diamond in the piss hole right at the the end. Because why the fuck are people under the illusion? Is it because he's Italian, blood? Because what is this illusion that we won't invest in Wenger, we won't invest in Unna, we won't invest in Lumber, we won't invest in Arteta, and when I say invest, everyone keeps saying, you've invested, you bought Partye, you bought this, blood. I beg these dead West Ham fans and Millwall fans and Fulham, listen, you little lower echelon pitneys, stop talking to me about you got. Arsenal money ain't the same as your dead P. You lot still spend more money, but that's the only logic I've got who people keep messaging me saying Arsenal spend money. It's not the same, blood, yeah? When a man from Bond Street goes shopping and a man from fucking Harlesden goes shopping, it's different, yeah? Arsenal was top echelons at one point. Now, yeah, when we spend 30, dickheads get a hard on, yeah? Stop it. We should be buying Pogba time ago. Pogba's screaming for 2-3 years he don't want to be there, blood, at Man United. Top midfielder, we should be in for it. There's one reason we're not. P. Koulibaly, we should have been in for him. There's one reason we're not. P. Upppp, P. Yeah? Couldn't even get our shitty hands on Higuain and Benzema back in the fucking days, so we had to turn Giroud like a transformer, blood, into Bumblebee. But what I'm saying is, what is it AFTV are expecting? Because, blood, this is what's going to happen, and I'm going to tell you, yeah? It's not even a spin doctor thing, yeah? It's a ching doctor thing. Listen. Arteta's going to go, another manager's going to come in, and believe it or not, yes, I said it, man's coming like tired blood. I said it, the greatest. Believe it or not, if you get a manager like Allegri or Emery or someone, guess what? They've got more experience than Arteta. Wow, that's really weird and strange, that is. That's fucking strange. A manager who's never had a job, Allegri probably will have more experience than him. Yeah, you're right. Just a zero. Meaning, with experience will come, yeah, a little bit of tactical nous, a little bit of I've been here before syndrome, meaning you know how to handle something. Beat a new girl, bruv, you don't know where the walls are, you don't know how wet she gets, you don't know nothing. Beat the girl you know who you've worked, she'll squat in a minute. Blood, these men are experienced managers, so there's no doubt that Allegri will come in, Unai, whoever, and make a change. Course. And what you're going to see is a slightly different system, a different style of play. Whether we like it or not, that's different. Don't give a fuck. It's about points and what you're doing. But do you know what's going to happen? We're going to come against United, City, Liverpool, Tottenham, and do you know what they have? Believe it or not, they also have managers who are experienced and willing to go the full mile. So we're equal there. Cool. But do you know where we're not equal? They have the Mentente, the Walla, the Euro, the dollar, the yen. They have money to spend. 60 Martial, 80 Pogba, 90 fucking Di Maria, fucking Falcao, loan him. If we get him, we'll get him for 60. Blood, the money don't stop. I'm not saying the players work, but they keeps coming. Chelsea, don't even start making me slap names to you, bruv. Werner, Havertz, Ziyech, this fucking Pulisic on the ban. City, there's no point saying the names that they buy, because it happens too quick, blood. There's so many. Liverpool, same thing. Listen, they take Oxlade off us and just teabag us, bruv. One tea bag in our mouth, Oxlade's gone. Now, so you want a new manager? We've already done this system 3 times. It's insane to keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. But we got rid of Wenger, nothing happened, we had a change. Unai come in, nothing happened, we had a change. Arteta come in, nothing happened. But you actually want to go for a 4th time now, and what a lot of people are going to say is, this is the logic. We've not had a good manager though. We've been gambling. People with all these Manchester accents and that. We've been gambling. Bruv, no. Emery was an experienced manager at PSG, won the quadruple or the triple, whatever he did. The other managers ain't doing it, blood. He done well. He proved what he is. People got hard on because of Neymar, blood, yeah? So, like I said, ultimately, a new manager's going to come in, like Allegri. He's going to perform, because he's going to perform. Of course he is. That's what happens. And whether they're going to be happy, they're going to be doing videos for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 days. Yes, finally, they're all wrong, you see? And then what's going to happen? Ultimately, we're going to finish about 6th, 7th, 8th. Lucky you could finish is 4th with Arsenal, with money invested, and that's with money invested, yeah? So, new manager comes in, you give him 50, 100, he gets 1 or 2, you kind of battle, you finish 5th. Do you know what? Next season we can do it. Allegri's in, he's 5th. It's the same thing happening, and then ultimately, it's gonna be Allegri out, because he's not getting the P. So, what are we waiting for, people? Are we going to wait for 1 cycle, a 2nd cycle, a 3rd cycle, a 5th cycle? Or let's just skip the process. I'm talking to AFTV as well, real talk, yeah? No manager's going to do nothing here, and I just explained why. Yes, they might win a couple matches, like Unai Emery did, but you can go 22 matches and not lose a match in this Arsenal. You can get to a Europa League final 90 minutes away from Champions League. It doesn't matter, we qualified for 20 years for the Champions League. You will still get sacked. Arteta gets sacked, we get a new manager in. Where does that leave us then, yeah? yeah, relying on ONNNN. Why are we not highlighting the people on the pitch? Yeah? People, this is just a quick one. I'm just telling you how it is from my heart. We can go around this cycle bare times, but if AFTV, if Arsenal fans and all people actually really care, let's talk about the truth, people. Let's talk about the truth, because it needs to happen. I've got all sorts of stuff coming up in the next day or two, or few days. But this Stan Kroenke illusion, bruv, this illusion, yeah, the money getting filtered from Arsenal, building a whole superior business in America, yeah, that's where our money's going. We get no investment. Since the Kroenkes have come till they left, we've declined and deteriorated, bruv. We're on a downwards trajectory, and the thing is, everybody does know it. That's why, go through the AFTV videos and everything. There's a cycle, bro. There's a cycle. They talk about Kroenke every between 10 and 16 months because there's transfer windows, this and that, and they've got to divert the energy. What do you lot think? What's more likely? What's more likely for Arsenal to be reinvigorated, to be led into a new direction? What does that take? We need new goals. We need to be reinvigorated, a whole new goals, whole new energy, a whole new system. Like, you've seen Aubameyang lose his faith in the last couple of fucking weeks. You've seen every player, look, Lacazette lost it time ago. We've heard people like Vieira saying to Samir Nasri at the time, leave Arsenal, come here, bruv. That club is dead. You've heard people saying, Arteta took a job that's going to kill him. There is no success in that job. Ljungberg said, there's a problem in this team. Whoever comes here is fucked. Blood, we can keep painting over the picture, this and that. It is what it is. Kroenke fucking out. Any man who's diverting the truth, fake fans, to make your channel big and get your shitty little 10, 20, 30 pounds. Let's create the big thing now. It's Kroenke out. Let's create the real energy, yeah? Because, blood, mate, there is some dark times ahead for Arsenal. Dark, dark. They won't let us get to the bottom, blood. Straight away we get there, they'll invest a little bit again. But everyone else is improving and they're better than us, people, yeah? Fourth manager, or now we can choose at this next junction to get that hashtag we care to you. Get the protests going on. Really go ham. But it's not going to happen. Even Turkish is wearing all the Adidas tops after a protest, blood. He still thinks Kroenke's the problem, but he's giving him his money. Understand the hype, blood, yeah? It's Arsenal's realist, people. We'll speak soon, man. Fuck all this. Make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you, because, blood, Arsenal do not, yeah? We are officially the jokest club. We're not winning shit, blood, yeah? You know who it is. It's AR, blood.